There's never been on this planet more powerful history in advertising than there is right now. The systems that the internet has allowed us to put into place are above and beyond by thousands of percent anything else that's out there. I mean, this technology allows businesses to target the exact audience that their product is for. And to me, that's very exciting. And for you as a business, what that means is you're going to spend less money and get better results. Here's what happened. For the past 10 years, Google and Facebook have been gathering pretty much every piece of information about every person on this planet that they possibly could. Now, spending all that time and with the resources that they have, you can imagine they've gathered a lot of data. Now, this is to a crazy degree of how much data they've gathered. They know what websites you go to, how often you go to them, how much time you spend on them, what products you looked at on those websites, if you bought those products, if you liked those products, how old you are, how much money you make, what kind of car do you drive, where do you live, what magazines do you read, where do you shop, what events do you go to. Could be kind of scary. I mean, this is like Big Brother type stuff. But for a marketer and for a business owner, you're in luck because you're able to use that data. The fact that they built this huge database of all this data about everybody that they possibly could and are now allowing us to use it to serve up advertisements to our targeted audience is amazing. That's never existed before. I love using this example. There's an internet marketer called Ryan Deiss who has a site called digitalmarketer.com, and he always uses this example. I've skewed it a little bit, but this is basically what he says. It's a great example of what the internet is doing today. If you want tomatoes, right? If you're making dinner and you want to have tomatoes for dinner tonight, what do you do to get tomatoes? Well, obviously you buy some tomato seeds, you build a greenhouse, you go out and you plant a bunch of tomatoes, wait a couple weeks or months and wait till they're ripe, and then you pick them and then you have them for dinner, right? No. If you want tomatoes for dinner, you go to the store and you buy tomatoes. These days on the internet, when you want traffic, you go to the store and you buy traffic. That's what you do. And you might be asking, well, where do you get tomatoes? Like, where do you get this traffic? Well, the stores that you basically buy traffic from are Google and Facebook. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is where you buy traffic. See, paid traffic is amazing. It's number one, Google and Facebook like you to use paid traffic. It's what they want you to do, not just because they make money, but because if you want to advertise something, why not use their platform to advertise? The way the internet used to work is everybody wanted to game Google. Everybody wanted to be number one in Google. And so they would try to figure out what Google was looking for to make them number one. And they would put up 1,000 phony blogs, and they would make all these fake links to their site, and they would try to trick Google into thinking that their site was amazing and awesome when it really wasn't. Some sites might have been, but the most of them really weren't. And you know what this did? Like, what would you do if you were Google? And if everybody who is in your search results are trying to trick you into being number one, would you like that if you were Google? No, they hate it. And the downside is if Google finds out what you're doing, they're going to blacklist you. You're not going to be able to even be on Google anymore. So what they came out with was a Google ad platform. And this allowed you to buy advertisements and be number one on Google in an ethical, responsible way that Google liked. Same thing with Facebook. Facebook now has an ad platform so powerful, I've never seen anything like it. This is what they want you to do. This is how they want you to get traffic. They make it easy for you to get traffic this way. And if you're a business, okay, and you're paying for traffic and you're getting results, who cares if it costs money? You're getting a return on investment. The investment you would spend to try to trick Google into making you number one, I'm sure would far outweigh paying for traffic and getting to top ranking in Google. Google ads are everywhere. Now, some of you might know this, but for those of you who don't, if you type the word dentist into Google and you see an ad at the top of the screen and it'll say the word ad next to it or sponsored result, that's basically somebody paying Google to have their ad up there. Now look at the position they're in. I just typed the word dentist, and I live in Clearwater, St. Petersburg area. The smiledesign.com is number one. They're above the map. They're above all the other results. And they did that through using Google's ad platform. Not only that, Google ads aren't just on Google. If you go to different websites, and there's tons of websites that are part of Google's ad platform, you're going to see ads inevitably. If we look at this one on the right, if you see here's a little trick. If you see a little blue triangle in the top right corner of an ad, you know that's a Google ad, meaning somebody paid Google to have that ad up there. It's part of Google's ad platform. And these two ads, this one from Microsoft, which is ironic, and this one here at the bottom, this text ad, they're both Google ads, paid for ads to be on Google. YouTube. Guess who owns YouTube? Google. So whenever you see an ad on YouTube, it was put there by Google as part of Google's network. These ads were paid for. This ad on the right was paid for, all put there by Google. When you're watching a video and you see an ad pop up in your video, it's a Google ad. The ad on the right-hand side here for deliciously rich and dairy-free cream cheese is a Google ad. You could tell because of the blue triangle. Now that's great, and Google ads are splattered all over the internet. But the cool thing is, as an advertiser and as a business, you can choose the sites that your ad shows up on. If you want to be on CNN and you're bent on being on CNN on the front page, if you pay Google, look what we have here. We have an ad with a little blue triangle that says, and they also say ad choices. That's how you know it's a Google ad. Somebody put an ad up there. Paid Google, now they're on CNN. You can be there too. Quick example of how the power of this. In 2006, I had the idea I wanted to start a computer repair business. I knew about Google ads, so I did two things. I made a website because I knew a little bit about web design, and it wasn't even a good website. And I made a Google ad. One ad that I put on Google, and it was just text, and it just said computer repair, a couple other things. And that was it. It took me less than a day. And overnight, I was in business. That system, almost completely unchanged, lasted for about 3 years with a website and a Google ad. No other advertising, no yellow pages, not even word of mouth. I'm talking about a Google ad. And it just ran as an automatic machine. And the best thing was when I got busy, I could turn the Google ad off and not have to spend any more money with Google. And when I wasn't busy, I just turned the ad back on and my business started up again. It was so fun and so easy and so efficient and no fuss. I didn't have to sign a contract with like the Yellow Pages or some other advertising company to be in their publication for a year. I'd have to pay all year up front. And then when maybe I didn't want to have business that month, my ad was still running and I was wasting that money. Digital marketing is where it's at. It's just so flexible and powerful. Eventually, I sold that business because it got so big. I moved into a shop. It got even bigger, sold the whole business, moved down to sunny Florida where I'm sitting right now, and just went on to the next project I wanted to take on in life. So that's the power of just one Google ad. Here's the cool thing about it. Like I said, you put an ad up there, like the Smile Design put an ad up at the top of the page. They're right above the map. They're in great position. If they want it off, they just go into their Google account, they turn it off, and then bam, they're not there anymore. They don't owe Google any more money. Here's the amazing thing. That was 10-year-old technology. Today, it's insane what you can do and how much more efficient you can be and how much more power there is. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this term remarketing, but I'm going to explain what it is. Remarketing is one of the most amazing things in advertising that has happened in the recent past. It allows people to actually see ads that they want. Let me show you an example here. Let's take our dentist example that we talked about before. We typed the word dentist into Google and the Smile Design came up number one. We could see it right there at the top. Well, say I'm in, the market for some dental work. Maybe I need some crowns. And that's why I typed dentist into Google. I'm looking for a dentist that could sell me some crowns and fix my teeth up. So I click on this first ad, the Smile Design. They have a $59 new patient special. That sounds good. And I go to their website and I see an ad. Okay, $100 off dental crowns. That sounds appealing. But, I just came to this site for the first time. I don't know much about them, so I'm going to shop around. I don't want to just, schedule an appointment with these guys just yet. This is the first site I went to. So I'm going to shop around. Maybe I'm going to go check the news, do something else with my time. So I go into a news site and looking at Amazon's earnings and other things. And, oh, wow, look at that. $100 off dental crowns. Well, how did they know that I read USA Today? How did they know I was going to be on that site at the exact time? That's remarketing. See, a smart marketer and a smart marketing company takes a little piece of Google code that you can get from Google and they put it on your website. And now when you go to that website, Google knows, and they know for a long time, and they can now show you ads on whatever other site is showing Google ads. That's called remarketing. It's like a little ghost that follows you around the internet, showing ads to you because you showed interest in something. Now think about this for your business. You're not, like, most people know that you have to really get in front of somebody's face several times before you actually get their attention and they recognize you're there. Remarketing does that by following you around and standing in front of you. You can't avoid it. You can't miss it. And most of the time, it's for something that you're actually interested in. I don't have to look at an ad for fabric softener. I'm looking only at an ad for things that I'm interested in. That's the amazing thing about remarketing. But it goes even further. Like, this is literally the tip of the iceberg, and this is why it's so exciting. Say I go to YouTube and I go to watch my daily dose of funny cat videos. I don't really do that, but I am a cat lover. Anyway, I see ads for the Smile Design Dentistry, $100 off dental crowns, not only in the video, but off to the right-hand side. I'm just can't stop seeing this ad. It's catching my attention. Okay, so I see it and I say, I don't want to go back to that site just now. I want to check the weather because I want to see what's going on outside because I want to go out. And I look at the weather channel and bam, there's $100 off dental crowns in the lower right-hand corner. You see what I mean? You can't really miss with remarketing. It gets your ad in front of the person's face who originally showed interest, and that's good for an advertiser, and it's not expensive. Now, here's the cool thing. I go to Facebook. Again, I see the ad for dental crowns on Facebook. Facebook is not Google. They have nothing to do with Google. How does Facebook know that I was looking at dental crowns at the Smile Designs website? Well, again, a smart marketing company would put a little piece of code from Facebook on your website of your business, which means now Facebook and now Google both know that you've been to that website and can now kind of show you ads in different parts of the internet and hopefully make a sale for you or get you a new client or a new customer. All right. So say, for example, I see this ad for the 5th time and I said, wow, you know what? I give in. I want to find out more about these $100 off dental crowns. So I click on the ad. I go back to the Smile Designs website. I book an appointment and now I'm scheduled. Do you know what just happened there? Again, a smart marketing company would install on your website not only code that shows that somebody went to your website, it will also install code that shows that somebody signed up for an appointment on your website. So now do you know who knows that? Facebook knows that you didn't just go to their website, you signed up for an appointment on their website. So now you could turn around and tell Facebook, hey, Facebook, you know all those people that went to my website and not just visited my website, but actually signed up for an appointment? I want you to find more people like that. You can literally tell Facebook this in their advertising platform. You can tell them to find people like the people that signed up for an appointment. And Facebook looks at all the attributes of that person and finds out everything about the people that are actually signing up on your website for appointments and other things. And then you can show ads to just those people. So if you really wrap your wits around how powerful that is, it's the most efficient thing that has ever existed in advertising. You're able to show ads to people who are most likely to not just go to your website, but actually buy and actually sign up. It's crazy. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg as far as power with these programs. That's the Facebook ads program. We're going to do a whole new other webinar just about Facebook because, look, is the most powerful thing that I've witnessed since the internet existed. And you should know about it. Some of the other things we're going to cover on Facebook for the next webinar is videos. For example, Facebook loves when you post videos. So for your business or company, it would be very smart to put a video on Facebook talking about your business or offering some content. And check this out. When you put your video up on Facebook, you could then tell Facebook, hey, Facebook, if anybody watched my video, if anybody watched only 25% of my video, show them this ad. If somebody watched 50% of my video, I want you to show them this ad. If somebody watched all of my video, I want you to send them to my website. And Facebook has enough data and enough power and enough features in their marketing advertising platform that they can do that for you. You could find out everything about your audience that you could possibly imagine. It's called Audience Insights in Facebook. You can find out what people are reading, where they're going, what they're doing, how much money they're making, and you could target the exact type of person that you know is going to buy your product. We'll talk more about that. And Facebook's coming out with new, crazy, awesome, cool advancements in marketing every day. Now you might be asking, can anybody do this and put these ads up? And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say, yeah, you could all go sign up and start to put ads up. I've spent hundreds of hours studying Facebook just in the last few months, hundreds of hours, and I've only touched the tip of the iceberg. There's so much to learn and there's so much you can do that it's almost scary. You could throw a lot of money away on these platforms if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what you're talking about. You can waste a lot of money with Google and you can waste a lot of money with AdWords. It's usually how the learning curve goes. We know how to do this stuff here. These are exciting times for marketing and for marketing companies. Like I said, I'm from Galaxy Marketing. We do website design. We do the Google ads. We do the Facebook ads. We have Google certified people on staff. We have Facebook experts writing ads and managing the whole ad platform. If you really want to nail your target audience and flood people into your business, we can do it for you. I urge you to give us a call. We have people who cut out a piece of time out of their day who are actually waiting by the phones right now to talk to you guys. So if you want to call, we have Kathy here, we have Jim, we have Rick and Alex. I could even chat with you and answer any of your questions. We're super happy to help you. And let's get floods of new traffic into your business using this technology, because that's what it's there for. You might as well use it and, use experts that know how to do this stuff for you to save a lot of money, to get the best results, to get all the marketing out of your hair. We're just going to take it off your plate and do it for you. But you have to have a decent website. If you're sending people to your website, it's got to be a good website. Otherwise, you're just wasting traffic. So the 1, 2, 3 punch is website design, Google ads, Facebook ads. Call us at Galaxy Marketing, 877-400-5797. Call us now. We have a free ebook gift on building $1 million practice for anybody who calls us for a free consultation. There's no pressure. It's a family environment here. We all love each other and we love you guys too. So give us a call and let's just talk. Let's see what we can do for your business. That's going to be it for the webinar for today. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for stopping by. Again, I'm Steve Cherubino. I really enjoyed doing this and I hope to talk to you in a week or two when we go over more of the cool things that Facebook can do for your business. Hope you got something out of it and enjoyed it. Have a great Friday. Go eat some lunch. Pizza is a good thing to eat on Friday. Go eat some pizza. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.